Go in the back. Bang, let's go, baby. Let's go. It's 2 in a row.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm out here at Springwood Disc Golf Course in Gibsonville, Burlington, North Carolina. I made a mistake in the last video. I misspoke. I fixed it with the overlays, but the St. Patrick's Day Open is next weekend. This weekend I'm playing in the 2025 Midtown A tier. That is in Holly Springs at Jones Park. I wanted to go out to Jones Park to play today, but it's a little too far, and I've got to work tonight, so decided not to worry about that. But I did decide, you know, it's a little bit closer. Come out here to Springwood and give me a little practice round in. So you'll get the Front-9. You get the Front-9 today, or not today, Friday. This Friday. You'll get my 2025 Midtown next Friday. The following Friday, you'll get the back 9 for this right here, and then the following Friday after that, you'll get the recap of this event. So for the anyway, a little confusing, but that's kind of how we're gonna have to play it. We'll get started right here on the Front-9. Again, no microphone, so it's just gonna be an overlay today, because can't really figure out the microphone situation. I'm just gonna have to order a new one when I get paid again. But anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, hole 1 is a 210-foot par 3. I'm throwing Captain's Raptor here because it's my first throw out of the car. Left it really short. It was chilly to start the round, but it will warm up as the time goes on. I did have a little gap here to the basket. Did not have enough height to get it there. I will be taking a par on this hole, and we'll be even through 1. I am playing the whites because that's what we're going to end up playing at the tournament. So hole 2 is a 205-foot par 3, taking justice here. Again, a little standstill. Pushed a little bit too far right, and it kicked down to the left side of the fairway. Not too bad of a shot. I'd like to get a little farther down the hallway, though. I'm going to take Psychic here, a little thumber approach here, and it went pretty good. Left myself about a 5-10 footer with my dime, and I will be even through 2 holes. My putt has felt really good since the first tournament I've played in, and I've really enjoyed how it's been going. So hole 3 is 258-foot par 3. OB is the long grass out there. I tried to kind of figure out the OB with the T signs, and it was a little tough, but I played it the best that I could. And if I was wrong anywhere, you know, you guys can just let me know. But I put it pretty close. Left it out wide, let it crash in. I was a little short, you know, still getting warmed up, but I had this putt for birdie. Downhill with OB if I rolled away, and put it right in the basket. That was one of the best feeling putts I've had in a while. I'll be 1 under through 3 and feeling pretty good. So going into hole 4, 336-foot par 3. I believe I'm taking my Jake Wolf Nuke OS here, throwing it at a tomahawk and trying to get it as far down there as I can. I do believe I'm a little short, but I believe there is OB to the left over there. You're not going to be able to see this shot, but I did put it pretty close to the basket with my Justice, and did get a compliment from some ladies on top of the hill. But I will still be 1 under through 4 after the upshot with my Justice. All right, so hole 5, 246-foot par 3. There's a walking trail over there to the right. I believe that plays OB. So I'm taking Captain's Raptor here. I'm going to try to hang it out wide and try to get it as far down there as I can. And I ended up flexing it a little bit too much. I was pin high, but I didn't. My line was a little off. So I left myself with this for the birdie putt. Smacked into the bottom of the pole and rolled away a little ways, but I'm not upset at that at all. It was a, you know, pretty decent upshot. Like I said, I felt pretty confident recently with my putting and my approaches with the hole 13 embark and my dime from Hooligan. Normally, if I'm circle 2 or a little bit farther out, I'll throw my embark, and if I'm a little closer than that, I'll toss the dime, but that'll be a par. The next hole is 261 foot par 3. I threw my yeet here and it ended up hitting the branches out there. It didn't push right as far as I wanted it to. It did roll out a little bit for me, but this is where I ended up. And I believe I'm about 25 or 30 feet. I believe I'm circle 2, but I'm not 100% sure how far out I was. But I did absolutely drain the putt. Be 2 under through 6 after that. That putt felt really good as well. So yeah, we'll keep it moving. Hole 7, 459 foot par 4. I decided to kind of cut this hole in half and just play about 250, 250. That should get me, you know, plenty of distance. So I did throw my Jake Wolf Nuke OS pretty far out there. Gave myself about a 240 foot upshot, 230 foot upshot, something along those lines. And I'm taking my yeet here and I'm tossing it. I also want to point out there was very, very little wind today. So everything was flying pretty true to how I threw it. I did end up put this right next to the basket, and I will be 3 under through 7, which I'm actually pretty surprised about. I'm hoping that you know, that trend continues. So hole 8 is a 417 foot par 4. So I'm taking my spice here, again trying to cut the hole in half and just throw a little flex and get it down the fairway a little ways. There's parking lot over there, that's OB. And I didn't throw it as far as I wanted to throw it. I believe I had like a 215, 210 foot upshot. So I'm taking my vibe here, and I did not throw it correctly at all. It pushed, I needed to push it a little bit more right than I threw it, and it ended up a little bit farther left. Anyway, I still had this, you know, 35 footer for birdie. And I gave it a pretty good bid, I would say. I did hit the top of the basket. It just didn't push it out far enough right. But I will take a par here and still be 3 under for the round after 8 holes. So moving on to hole 9. It is a 203 foot par 3. Decided to take my justice and try to flex it around. I probably could go over the top, but I didn't want to throw it too far. I don't remember about there being any OB on this hole, and I just didn't flex it enough. I threw it a little bit too flat, and it dumped out there to the right. So I was left with this for my birdie putt. And, you know, I've made a couple of these long putts from distance today, and I didn't even give this one a chance. Just kind of tossed it up there. Not the best putt of the day. But I will take a par, and I will finish 3 under for the round, which was pretty good, if I do say so myself. All right, guys, that's going to do it for the front 9. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Post every Friday. Like I said, this week you'll get this video. Next week you'll get the 2025 Midtown A-Tier recap. Following week you'll get the back 9 of this, and then you'll get the Springwood St. Patrick's Day Open full round coverage. Not full round coverage, but round coverage, whatever. Anyway, yeah, so again, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next Friday.